Mark said that you are heroes, and we repeat it from the government of Rwanda. And we need to increase our effort and make sure that no one should be living or losing life while giving another life. So far we have around 2,060 midwives that are licensed, and also all of them are practicing. That means that we need to produce more. We need to work with other government institutions, including Ministry of Education, universities, to make sure that the number is increased, but also to make sure that we absorb them as they're being delivered. The theme of today, as I said before, midwives, defender of women's rights. Today is all about coming together, and midwives and women, families, and also our men. We need to make sure that we have men also in our defense mode and make sure that we are all together to provide the best possible outcome for women, babies, and their families, while honoring the women's right to midwifery care. The government of Rwanda, through its Ministry of Health and its partners, are committed to reducing maternal, neonatal, newborn, child mortality, infant, as much as we can. The rate of today, even though we reach MDGs, it's not yet satisfactory. As we said, we need to reduce actually having 0 deaths. Just because I decided to get pregnant, I should not be dying, right? And we have the unique opportunity of Rwanda of having more than 93% of all deliveries happening at the health center or health of hospital. So we need to take that opportunity to save those who are able to reach us and to give life to those who are approaching us. So this requires a skilled health workforce in health sector. However, as we said, we're still facing a number of challenges, including human resource. I was challenged today to see what is that the government is doing to make sure that we have enough human resources in place. Mark said one of them is to make sure that not only you stay at A1, A0 level, A1 level, we need to actually make sure that we go to A0 level, which is master's, and why not PhD, so that we have women university Kenya. Innovative approaches are needed. Thank you. Innovative approaches are needed to ensure continuous training of healthcare. We are working in the model with both IntraHealth and many other partners to work on mentorship program. Mentorship program is a program that is helping, even if I'm not a midwife, at least to understand the basic principles and also to mentor what is happening at the decentralized level. So we really hope that this is an opportunity ever to actually disseminate the knowledge and the skills that we have to save the mothers that are coming to us. The cornerstone of the Rwanda healthcare system is that reproductive maternal neonatal child health has developed clinical mentorship guidelines to inform all healthcare providers who provide mentorship in various services. It's in line with the mission of the Ministry of Health, which is to provide leadership to the health sector and to ensure universal access to affordable, promotive, preventive, curative, rehabilitative health services of the highest attainable quality. We hope that with this model, we'll be able not only to reduce morbidity and mortality around childbearing, but also to increase the quality of care. That is, again, our next fight, that we need to make sure that quality of care is actually at highest level. So the International Confederation of Midwives defines a midwife as a responsible and accountable professional who works in partnership with women and men to give the necessary support, care and advice during pregnancy, labor and postpartum period, to conduct birth on the midwife's own responsibility and to provide care for the newborn and the infant. This care includes preventive measures, the promotion of normal birth, the detection of complication in mother and child, and the accessing of medical care or other appropriate assistance, and the carrying out of emergency measures. I'd like to add on this one that a midwife also is defined as an accountable profession who is here or where she or he is working. The role is therefore diverse, flexible, and must be responsive to the unique needs of individual women and their families. The Ministry of Health believes that there should be a recognition of the following as a basic human right for women under the care of midwives as observed in all hospitals. So allow me to list women's rights as well as women's and midwives' rights. So we think that women's right is every woman has the right to receive care in childbirth from an autonomous and competent midwife healthcare providers. Every newborn baby has the right to a healthy and well-informed mother. Every woman has a right to be respected as a person and of value and worth. Every woman has a right to security of her body. Every woman has a right to be free from any form of discrimination. Every woman has a right to up-to-date health information. Every woman has a right to participate actively in decisions about her own health care and to offer informed consent. Every woman has a right to privacy. Every woman has a right to choose the place where she gives birth. Women's and midwives' rights are the following. Midwives and women have the right to a system of regulation that will ensure a safe, competent, and autonomous midwifery workforce for women and their babies. Midwives and women have the right to national midwifery workforce, planning to ensure sufficient midwives to meet the need of women and babies. Women and midwives have the right to be respected by the government and all other institutions beyond health, including education. The midwifery profession has the right to be recognized as a separate and direct, distinct professional. By saying this, I'm closing this remark, and I also take the opportunity to thank from bottom of our heart that Rwanda Association of Midwives and the partner for the credible work that you've been doing, and we assure that the government of Rwanda will always be with you to make sure that we save our mothers, we save our babies, and we promote our family. Murakoze cyane. Thank you.